So, I've been making a game called Settle It. It's a factor game, and yeah. Okay, let's actually get started with the video. So in this video, I made the visuals for the roads. Roads are going to work how they work in Mini Settlers. They auto-connect with other roads, but we don't care about that in this video. We care about the fact that they automatically build the road for us. So we are just going to make the roads build the roads visuals. So let's get started. So making roads was harder than I expected. What I tried to do was to reference the tile map, but Unready was weirding out. So I had to scrap that. So I deleted all the code from the road script. Then I started making the road code in the player script. I started by adding a if mode equals road, then I put set cell in the if and filled it up, but then it didn't work. I placed the tiles manually and that didn't work. Then I thought that might hide the level tile map and moved the level node above the tile map layer node and the manually placed work. So I tried the code tiles and they did not work. I made a stupid mistake. Here's live footage of how I made node type and run. Okay, if we go this, then we get road. It just continuously spams road. That means it's road. Okay? Get it? What? My fault. Why isn't it setting the cells? Yeah, this thing does nothing. Why didn't it set the cells? Like, what? Okay. Oops, this is my fault. Oopsie, this is my fault. I just gotta how it out. So if you didn't see that mistake, I forgot to move the multiply by 16 in the chords. Even I'm laughing as I write this script, but it still did not work. Oh, I made another mistake. I put the wrong atlas chords in. So I've started work on rotation. I finished it with the recording, but after I did recording to show off the rotation, how the rotation works. Show off the rotation. Now let's pass me take over. Okay, so it has been a bit and I have done some stuff since the last recording. Why am I doing this anyway? First, voice over me, please do not take over. Please do not take over. Oh shit. One second. Anyway, in the game, I've implemented some features. Everything else is still the same, so like water source blocks was still what? Source blocks were still source, and void blocks were still void. They were the exact same. That's nothing. We don't care about this right now. Look about this weird circle. This is a road, and it has some cool features in it. First, if I do this and then press and hold, and then if I drag, you can see it moves, right? And then it automatically creates this road in between the two, which is cool. And doesn't this work horizontally? It works vertically too, at any distance. also works the other way around. So it works from that direction, like this. Okay, maybe that's a bit broken. Okay, maybe that's a bit broken right now, but we can fix that in the second devlog. We can fix that in the next devlog. Also, camera snapping. Now the camera, it will automatically snap to one of the tiles on here to 4x4 pixel regions in every tile. So automatically snaps. So you're always on the grid. So you're not anywhere like weirdly in between. You're always in one of those, which is pretty good. Yeah, everything stays the same. I haven't added any functionality to these. These just do nothing. Continue to do nothing. I've just added a way of making them draw and also diagonals. I guess they technically work, but they do not work. If you draw a diagonal like this, then it'll actually draw a diagonal. It'll actually draw the way you want to do. I haven't added a thing between the two, but it works. And it also works like this. Bit better. We'll draw like this. Yeah. And also in the opposite way. Yeah, you can see there's some bugs to be fixed. So there's some bugs right now, but yeah, this works. This looks pretty good. I think this looks nice and good. I haven't added audio yet. What the hell? No state? Oh, shit. What's that? Shit. Release it to the camera. There we go, here it is. Yeah, everything else works exactly the same. There's no difference in these. Conveyor belts work the same, everything works the same. I haven't changed those, and I have to create some roads, and yeah. Do you like the look of the roads? Do you like the look of the roads? The redesigned roads? I put a lot of effort in these, and yeah, the texture reflects the fact that they work both ways, and not that they work one way. And also, yeah, redesigned the road station. I haven't redesigned this one. I haven't changed this yet. But I have redesigned it so it fits. So that's the end of this recording, and voiceover me will take over now. Now, for an explanation soon, let's boot up the recording. Okay, so this is script writing me, and we're now recording the thing. As you can see here, we got this code. People wondering, how does the rotation work? It's not that complicated. It's not. We understand that it's not that complicated. But understanding is the hard part. So now let me just give you an in-depth explanation how it works. And for this we have to switch back to window mode. Normal mode, and now that we're here, we can, so now I can show you how it works. Works is like this. So up here, you see some stuff. Basically, in the set cell property, we have alternate tile. What this does is basically tell the engine how to do stuff with it. Flip it, transpose, and stuff. So I'm gonna get into that later. But the way we tell what action to do. Like, should it transpose? Rotate is for numbers, so 4096 is a flip. How's that done? 8096, 8192 is vertical, and 16,384 is transpose. Transpose is kind of like a vertical flip. Vertical flip, so you can imagine this. If you have a piece of paper lying around, grab the two corners, turn them up diagonally, and then back. So the corners are up, are in the position of the opposite corner. That's what transpose does. And the way we tell it what to do is like this. So we have two numbers. Here we have two numbers. We have 8,006, so vertical, and 16,000 this. Suppose rounding, so do you know that transposes before flips? Okay. Now the way we tell it to do is can't we just do this? No, this is an int. So the way we do this is by adding the two numbers up. So for this one we do 1092 plus 16,384, and the result, if you plug it in, it will give us this rotation. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it will give you that rotation, and 0, 0 is for if you want no rotation, okay? You understood that? Good. You understood that? Good. Now it's time to tell you about how my system works. So first we got a dictionary, which is set to export so I can change it easily. Now it has a rotate tile property. Let's go and rotate tile, and it contains the ways you can rotate the tiles. Keys mean vector2s, and values mean arrays containing the values, right? Just forgot to tile DIRs. This contains all the keys of this in an order that looks like it's rotating counterclockwise, okay? And we also got tau dir. Just if I want to access like the rotation or something. And I'm not gonna explain these. Oh, I'm just gonna remove that because it's useless. I'm not gonna explain how that works, but we'll do that in a separate explainer video. So now let's tell you how that works. But you also need to know a function. The function is called a tau. It's kind of false. So plug in the dir, a direction you want, then we'll take dir equals dir plus this minus itself. You don't need to know why that is. This line is useless. This line is useless. We don't care about that. We care about the bottom line. This is just basically says rotate tile dir, and take that result, which is an array, and take index 0 from that, and add that to index 1 of the same thing. So, and that returns an int. And that's how we do it. So that here, the way you rotate is with two variables. We got f and L. L is if we placing the road horizontally, so that tells it if it's horizontal. What way you should rotate. And F tells it if it's vertical. Look at that global rotation. This just contains some stuff, so like one might say like this area is greater than that area. Place we draw like this. It's lower we draw like this, to the left or right, or up and down. It just tells it how to do that stuff. It's nothing much, and this is where the meat of the drawing happens. It's basically just some weird stuff, but basically horizontal happens first before vertical, and it just applies some stuff, adds a point one to that, yeah, it just does some stuff. Don't really need to know, so don't need to know that, so yeah, for now. Also, I have some, and yeah, that's it. That's how it works, and now we're done. And let's go back to future me. After the explainer video, did you understand anything? No. You did, then yay! It worked. You understood. And that's the end of the devlog. Thanks for staying till the end. This video took quite some time to make, because I wrote this video, then edited it, and obviously I had to record the video. This took a lot of time, and because I forgot to start making this quite late. And bye. Like and subscribe, because this took a lot of effort.